Today on the channel, we say hey yo to the bad guy, Razor Ramon in WWE Monday Night Wars Series 5.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Monday Night Wars Series 5 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the bad guy, we got Razor Ramon. But for all your Monday Night Wars needs, Walmart. Everything else under the sun, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And Monday Night Wars Series 5, I was like, are these ever gonna hit? And then bam, went on a little adventure. Found these at a local Walmart. Very excited to get this one done. Of course, Ultimate Warrior part of this set. Very much looking forward to that one. I was very excited to get this whole set. In all honesty, the Dusty Rhodes Build-A-Figure thought was a very good idea. These first shown off at San Diego Comic-Con 2024 for those keeping track at home as well. And for those keeping track at home how we do these reviews, we're going to do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do a little Razor comparison later on in this very video as well. And man, oh man, is this a deep cut Razor. I don't even remember Razor wearing this. He must have done it at least one time. It's from a match somewhere. Of course, we'll read the blurb, all that kind of stuff. But Razor, back in the Monday Night Wars line. But usually when you think Monday Night Wars, you think Razor Ramon. You think more Scott Hall, NWO. But here we are with old Razor. And Razor looking only like a Razor could look if he was in the Monday Night Wars line. How about that? Monday Night Wars, Dusty Build-A-Figure. We'll do that later, of course. Razor Ramon looking good in the glamour shot. 8-and-up WWE Elite. Say hello to the bad guy on the side of the package right there. Look at that WWE logo looking like a crown on the top of his head there. Elite logo on the bottom. Certified authentic. They're not going to confuse any grandmas. Grandma's going to see that. They're going to say, oh, that's a real WWE action figure. I'm going to pick that up for my grandson. That's what she's going to say. Razor Ramon, Elite, Monday Night Wars. Tail of the tape. Got the blurb. Got the cross-sell. Got Dusty. Of course, we'll unbox every single one of these on the channel. Then at the very end, we're going to rank the entire wave, including building the Dusty Build-A-Figure. So stay tuned for that. Let's see what it says about our old friend, the bad guy here. Raw from December 18th, 1995. So the first Nitro was in September of 95. So I guess technically he was in the WWE side for a brief moment over there. Though Goldust played mind games with the bad guy, Razor Ramon still defeated Yokozuna and retained the Intercontinental Championship. And that's a deep cut match too. I can't think of even Razor and Yoko. I'd have no memories of that match. That just feels like two guys I don't think I've ever seen a match from. But I obviously saw it way back in the day. Career highlights, Intercontinental Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. And of course, Razor from Miami, Florida. Beautiful this time of year. 6'7", 287 pounds. Finisher, that dreaded Razor's Edge. You got to watch out for that thing. It'll get you. The old Razor's Edge, like a young AC/DC. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Razor, ready to go. And of course, he's locked in with some plastic twist ties. They always are. They always are these days. And he's out of the package giving 2 thumbs up like a young Henry Winkler, a.k.a. the Fonz, is what he's doing right here. He's just, hey, what's going on, everybody? Truly a bad guy. Truly a bad guy at the end of the day as well. There's the old Dusty torso. Big torso for Dusty. Looking good there. Pull Razor out. See you later. Whoa, twist tie right off the screen. Watch out for that. And we're down to business here. We're down to Razor Ramon business. And I'm not sure about this hands going on. So we get 2 gripping hands out of the package. I would have rather seen fisted hands or the hey Razor hands right there. I would have liked to seen those. Instead we get the 2 thumbs up. Like I said, the Henry Winkler hands. I don't know. I guess I will be keeping these hands on him. The gripping ones are just too plain Jane for me. I rarely use those unless there's something to grip. If you're gripping something, you're going to need those. But if he doesn't have anything like that, I'll probably stick with these, I guess, and just have him kind of doing one of those kind of things on my shelf. That's what I'm going to do. So there it is, old Razor. Let's get into it here. Let's see what's going on. Dare I say, let's see what all the fuss is about with this Razor. I do like that it feels different and it looks different. This bright yellow on Razor is pretty nice. Of course, Razor Ramon head sculpt. We know who this is. You hand me this head, I'm going to say, well, it's Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. Maybe even Big Scott Hall. Maybe I'll say that as well. Beautiful teeth down there, of course. looking good, all white. You got the little Superman curl at the top of the forehead. Got the long, slick black hair. Little 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock shadow, we'll call it. How about on that one? Playing those human hits, 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. Looking good, but it definitely looks like Scott Hall, Razor Ramon. Got those gold Razor chains just dripping in gold there. And then we do get the vest here. And this vest, I'm just realizing, has a little rubber band around it, which is great for you on-card collectors because it keeps it together, keeps it looking good in the package. You know, sometimes those things will fluff out on you. They'll look kind of funny. You're not going to have that problem in on-card, but it is a weird vest here. Looking very interesting. You must have got this somewhere in Miami on one of the fashion districts or something like that. You got the bad guy on the back. Of course, the bad guy, Razor Ramon, that's on brand there. But I do like that. It does look different. And then, as I said, the big yellow tights, the yellow knee pads, the yellow boots. Of course, you got the razor in there, razor in the front, razor blades on the back in a purplish color against that yellow. It definitely does pop. Love the one elbow pad right here with the razors on it in yellow. Then you got a more traditional, just plain black elbow pad over there. Talked about the 2 thumbs up hands. He's going to hitch a ride down there in Miami, just doing one of those kind of things. Anybody hitchhiking these days? You don't see many hitchhikers anymore, and it's just a lost art, hitchhiking. I think those serial killers and crazies ruined it for everybody. So you don't see many hitchhikers out there anymore. And I've asked the question, I'll ask again, any of you ever hitchhiked back in the day? Let me know. Nobody ever picks me up. I sit there on the side of the road all the time. Anybody got room? Anybody? No, nobody does. Nobody has room anymore, apparently, for hitchhikers. Arms all the way around for us, bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows, you know we're here for that. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Head's going to be removable back and forth, side to side. Pretty good movement out of that with the long hair, of course. A little bit limiting here and there. Razor popping with that chest hair. Once again, Mattel, I'm giving you the challenge. What you going to do, brother? Can we get real fur chest hair just one time? Just one time. Make it as a chase. I think it would be funny to do. Be a nod to the past of action figures of old. Let's just see it one time. Let's really break it. Let's do something different. Constant learning, constant improvement. Let's try it one time. Mattel, you're on the clock. Looking good. Legs do go up, and we got that Mattel bounce back. It's a new action feature from Mattel. They don't tell you about it on the package, but I'm here, your old buddy Kyle, here to tell you about these new action features of Mattel. Unfortunately, we're just way too tight in the leg-hip department. It is very frustrating. I've been calling this out for months now. I am very hopeful somehow this gets fixed very soon because it's really limiting the articulation, and nobody wants an action figure at this point. It's a weird action figure. Why can't it kick the other way at least? Instead, it kicks back on you. So once again, we got that problem with Razor here. We don't got problems with the thigh cut, though. We do got double jointed pinned knees. I don't mind the pins so much because these knee pads do cover the pins, but man, they're big, ungodly knee pads. Not a huge fan of the big knee pads. Got the big yellow boots here looking very nice. And I am not a customizer, but I see these plain yellow boots. How would these look on our friend Jim Neidhart who? Because a lot of people saying, oh, I don't like the Jim Neidhart boots on that one. I want them plain yellow. These might work. They might make him too tall, though. These could be Hogan or Andre boots for all we know here. But I do like the boots here. They look like Hulkster boots here. Yellow with the white laces, of course. You do get the boot cut. Ankles back and forth, side to side, up and down. Usual Mattel articulation, all things considered right there. Of course, vest is removable, chains removable, all that fun stuff. I don't know, not a bad one. I appreciate a deep cut figure. I appreciate different looks because we've had the same old so many times over the years. I like it for longtime collectors to get things like this. A little bit more off the beaten path. I am here for that for sure. And boy, talk about a swan song for Razor Ramon right at the end of Razor's career right here at the end of 1995 before, of course, he did head over to WCW, as we do know. But he does fit on a ringside collectible stand for those keeping track at home as well. I did grab, there's so many Razor Scott Hall figures you compare to, but I figured we go back to another Walmart exclusive back in the day, part of the Flashback series, where we got Razor in his Hawaiian shirt. So another cool deep cut Razor from the infancy of Razor to the end of the road for Razor. So pretty cool to see the yin and yang of that one and how he's changed over the years in the WWF, WWE back in the day, and in the Mattel Elite line, all things considered. But Razor, always fun to get here. Be interested what we get for Razor next time. What other Razor looks would you like to see from the WWF, WWE? I'm trying to think. Nothing jumps off the top of the page for me, at least as of right now. But I'm sure there's a look out there we're missing somewhere. And hopefully we do get it one day from Mattel. But there it is, WCW Monday Night Wars, or WCW versus WWE Monday Night Wars, I should say. Razor Ramon for the end of his run. What do you guys think? Is this here for you? Are you here for a little Razor action today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Always helps when you thumbs it up. You guys know that. Check out my book, The Complete Guide to the WWE Jakks Class Superstar Series, available now on Kindle edition. Patreon for early access to this videos and to support the channel. And then, of course, social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the bad guy, Razor Ramon, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.